Let's talk about the pros and cons of living in Germany, a country known for its precision and punctuality. But what's it really like living there? From the aromatic bakeries on every corner to the strict recycling laws, the life in Germany is a blend of comfort and complexity. Let's dive into the pros and cons of setting up home in this European heartland. Germany offers a robust economy, a high standard of living, and an incredible public transportation system. However, newcomers often find themselves grappling with the language, the cultural nuances, and the famously complex bureaucracy. Understanding these facets is crucial for anyone considering a move to Germany or curious about everyday German life. This essay will explore both the charming aspects that attract people to Germany and the challenges they face once they arrive. It's a journey through the good, the bad, and everything in between, providing a balanced view that captures the true vibe of living in Germany. Efficiency and order, the German way. Germans are renowned for their efficiency, and this characteristic permeates through various aspects of daily life. Whether it's public services, corporate environments, or the punctuality of trains, there's a certain predictability and reliability that comes with German efficiency. This structure provides a sense of security and ease for residents and visitors alike. In offices and workplaces, this efficiency translates to well-defined processes and expectations. Meetings start on time, projects are meticulously planned, and deadlines are taken seriously. This can be a breath of fresh air for those used to more relaxed work environments, though it might initially feel rigid to others. However, this love for order can sometimes lead to inflexibility. Small deviations from the norm or creative processes can be met with resistance, making innovation a slow and challenging process. This aspect of German culture can be both a boon and a bane depending on one's personal work style and adaptability. The language barrier, lost in translation. Learning German can be daunting for expats with its strict grammar rules and the different dialects that vary significantly from region to region. While many Germans speak English, daily interactions and official communications often require proficiency in German, which can be a significant hurdle for newcomers. For everyday life, not speaking the local language can lead to misunderstandings or a feeling of isolation. Simple tasks like grocery shopping, visiting the doctor, or handling paperwork can become challenging adventures. This barrier often pushes expats to enroll in language courses, which is an added expense and commitment. Moreover, the formal nature of German adds another layer of complexity. The language has formal and informal pronouns, and using the wrong one can be seen as impolite or overly familiar. Mastering these nuances is crucial for anyone looking to fully integrate into German society. Public transport, a smooth ride through Germany. Germany's public transportation system is a jewel in its crown. Efficient, punctual, and well-connected, it makes commuting and traveling across the country a breeze. From high-speed trains to local buses, the options are plentiful and well-maintained. This connectivity enhances the quality of life by making travel stress-free and accessible. For tourists and residents alike, the ability to travel from a quaint village in Bavaria to the bustling streets of Berlin in a matter of hours is invaluable. Moreover, the affordability of monthly passes and discounts for students and seniors make it an economical choice for many. Despite these benefits, the system isn't perfect. Delays and strikes can disrupt the schedule, leading to frustration. Moreover, during peak hours, overcrowding can make commutes uncomfortable. These issues, while infrequent, are a reminder that no system is without its flaws. The weather, not always sunny in Deutschland. Germany's weather can be a mixed bag, with distinct seasons that each bring their own challenges and delights. Summers are warm but not excessively hot, perfect for enjoying outdoor cafes and the numerous festivals. However, winters can be harsh, with short days, long nights, and temperatures that can dip below freezing. Spring and autumn are picturesque, with vibrant colors and mild weather. These seasons are ideal for exploring Germany's extensive nature parks and historical sites without the extremes of summer and winter. However, the weather can be unpredictable, with sudden showers and temperature drops. For those coming from more temperate climates, the cold and darkness of German winters can be a significant downside. It requires a wardrobe adjustment, and possibly affects one's mood and activity levels. The lack of sunlight in winter months can lead to seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, for some individuals. Work-life balance, a German specialty. Germany is often praised for its strong emphasis on work-life balance. Legislation supports this with laws that ensure a minimum number of vacation days and parental leave policies that are some of the most generous in the world. This environment allows for a lifestyle where work does not always take precedence over personal life. Moreover, it's common for offices to be nearly empty after 5 p.m., as many Germans take their leisure time seriously. This culture is also reflected in the quiet Sundays where most shops are closed and the streets are mostly calm, reserved for strolls or time spent with family. However, this can also be a culture shock for expats, especially those from places where long hours and constant availability are the norm. Some might find the slow pace frustrating, particularly when urgent matters arise outside of normal working hours. Bureaucracy, a love-hate relationship. German bureaucracy is infamous for its complexity and rigor. From registering an address to setting up utilities, the processes can be laden with paperwork and long waiting times. This system strives for thoroughness and accuracy, but it can be perplexing and cumbersome for those not familiar with such an intricate setup. Institutions like the Ausländerbehörde, or Foreigner's Office, are particularly daunting for expats. Navigating these waters often requires a good grasp of the German language, and even then, the procedural nature can be overwhelming. Many expats rely on services or friends to help guide them through these administrative mazes. On the flip side, once you are set up, the benefits of such a system become clear. Healthcare, education, and other public services are highly reliable, thanks to this meticulous organization. It's a trade-off between initial inconvenience and long-term gains. Culinary delights. Beyond bratwurst and beer. German cuisine is often stereotyped as being heavy on meats and carbs, but the culinary landscape is much more diverse. Each region boasts its own specialties, from the seafood dishes of the north to the vegan-friendly cafes of Berlin. The country's agricultural heartland ensures a steady supply of fresh local ingredients. Cities like Hamburg and Munich offer a vibrant dining scene, with everything from high-end restaurants to street food markets serving international and traditional German dishes. This variety caters to all tastes and dietary preferences, making dining out a delightful experience. However, for those new to the country, the flavors and dining customs can take some getting used to. Meals such as dinner tend to be eaten earlier than in many other parts of the world, and the traditional German breakfast is a far cry from a typical American or British morning meal. Adapting to these culinary customs is part of the adventure of living in Germany. Cultural richness, a deep dive into tradition and modernity. Germany's cultural scene is a dynamic mix of old and new. From classical music concerts and opera to vibrant techno clubs and art galleries, the country offers a cultural feast for the senses. The historical legacy of places like Heidelberg and Weimar stands in contrast to the modern architectural marvels in Frankfurt and Berlin. Festivals like Oktoberfest in Munich and the Carnival in Cologne showcase the fun-loving side of German culture, while numerous museums and theaters provide a dose of high culture. This blend of traditional and modern influences makes Germany a fascinating place to explore culturally. Despite this richness, the depth and breadth of German culture can sometimes feel overwhelming to newcomers. It can take time to understand and appreciate the subtleties of this diverse cultural landscape. Moreover, the strong sense of regional identities in Germany means that the cultural norms can vary significantly from one area to another. Environmental consciousness, green at heart. Germany is a leader in environmental sustainability, with extensive recycling programs, green energy initiatives, and a strong public commitment to protecting the environment. This consciousness is evident in the widespread use of wind turbines, solar panels, and the popularity of organic products. Living in such an environment can be incredibly rewarding and inspiring. The country's commitment to green living extends to its transportation options. Many cities offer extensive bike lanes, and there are incentives for using electric cars and public transport. This makes it easier for residents to lead a more sustainable lifestyle without sacrificing convenience. However, this environmental focus also comes with strict regulations that can be daunting for newcomers. Understanding and adhering to the various recycling rules, energy-saving mandates, and other ecological guidelines can be challenging at first, but with time, these practices often become second nature. Conclusion: embracing the German experience. Living in Germany offers a unique blend of tradition and modernity, efficiency and rigid bureaucracy, cultural richness, and environmental consciousness. While there are challenges like the language barrier, the unpredictable weather, and complex bureaucracy, the benefits of a high quality of life, excellent public services, and a strong sense of community often outweigh these hurdles. Embracing life in Germany means adapting to its rhythms and customs, learning to appreciate the reliability as much as the leisurely Sundays. It's about finding joy in the small things, whether it's the precision of a well-timed train or the taste of a freshly baked pretzel. With its pros and cons, Germany offers a rich, multifaceted experience that can be deeply rewarding for those willing to dive in. Germany, with all its quirks and charms, invites you to not just visit, but to live, learn, and grow. Whether you're drawn by the allure of its cities or the tranquility of its rural landscapes, Germany offers a vibrant stage for both setting down roots and crafting unforgettable experiences.